Just want to call to order the Homewood Planning Commission meeting August 5th, 2025. Fred, can we take roll?
All right. Mr. Henniger.
Here.
Ms. Wilcott. Here. Mr. Harwell. Mr. Respento.
Here.
Mr. Armstead.
Here.
Mr. Broadhead. Ms. Andrus.
Here.
Mr. Goulas.
Here.
And Mr. Roberts. Okay. All right. You have a quorum.
Thanks. We do have minutes from the July 8th meeting. I would entertain a motion to approve.
So
Fr-
moved.
Well, Fred, may I
Yeah,
have
Oh,
you
sorry,
updated
sorry.
Clerical notation.
Sorry,
all
sorry.
right.
clarification on page 4? Thank you.
I would move to approve with that clarification made, please. On page 4.
Second.
I'm sorry, who seconded? I didn't.
Gusty. Mr. Goulas.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think it's communications from Chair. Mr. Roberts is not here tonight. Communications from Vice Chair. I do not have any. So we'll continue on to old business. We do have a case that's carried over from the July 8th meeting. It's case number AD 25-07-03, 215 Lakeshore Parkway. A request to amend the Wildwood Center South redevelopment plan to permit the construction of a single-story retail building comprised of a total of 722 square foot. As the site is proposed, 7 brew, a coffee stand, including parking, landscaping, and other site improvements. If you would come forward and state your name and address and write it in the book and present your case.
My name is Wells Holiday. I'm with Southern Brew Corp., 3750 Corporate Woods Drive, Vestavia Hills, Alabama. We're requesting to amend the Wildwood development plan to allow for a new 7 brew coffee stand. The existing site's at 215 Lakeshore Parkway. It's a Costa's barbecue restaurant. We will be demoing the existing building and site and coming in with our 7 brew. The 7 brew is to be a drive-through only, liquids only coffee stand with 2 drive-through lanes and 1 bypass lane. Besides that, happy to help answer any questions.
Let's, so let's, I guess for now, if you'll step back, we don't have anybody in the audience, but
Sure.
I guess open it up for public discussion and questions. I guess before you get too far, don't see anybody out there, so we'll close the public portion, and if you'll come back up, we'll entertain questions from the commission.
What's your reasoning of positioning the building towards Lakeshore as compared to the shopping center?
Right, so the front of our building, the front elevation faces Lakeshore, which is sort of a reverse concept, which is typically used in these type of situations with quick serve restaurants. The several other restaurants in the Wildwood Center face Lakeshore.
What's the reasoning for that?
So traffic and more visibility.
Do you know how far up the Lakeshore Parkway is from, I guess this sort of, it's elevated, right? It's elevated, what's, I don't know how many feet that is, anybody know? From,
Right. We're aware it's not ideal to have that slope in between the front of the building and the street, but we decided from topography on site, a car stacking standpoint, as well as decisions made from our operations and real estate teams, that facing the building to Lakeshore was the best course of action for this particular site. Several of them are.
So it's not a corporate across the board thing?
No, it's site-specific on where we face the front elevation of our building.
My understanding is there's a desire, I guess, from the Homewood perspective to have the front of the building facing toward where the shopping center is. Is that objection from Southern Brew?
Yes, there are no, if there are no city regulations for us to face the shopping center, we'd prefer to face Lakeshore.
If you were allowed to have a sign on the back, if you were allowed if you were asked to face the interior road but given a sign for the back to Lake Shore, would that be something you would be amenable to?
Monument sign or a pole sign?
Not a pole sign.
Not
Not a
Definitely
pole
not a
sign.
pole sign, no.
No, it's a corporate decision, and it was made to face Lakeshore with the front of our building.
So that's the side that's facing Lakeshore.
That's correct.
Brian, you go to the next picture, please? And so then that's what will be facing the shopping center, that back door and the
Yes,
equipment,
that is the rear of the,
attached to the back of the building?
that's the rear of the building.
How many, so this is a purely drive-through, obviously you have employees. How many parking spaces do you have in this? I mean, do we have I'm sure it's written somewhere, but.
We
looks
are
like a lot
showing
of parking.
4, and the code requires 4.
It's my understanding you're gonna have, again, you're right, there's no inside seating for any customers, it's purely drive-through or the intent, even though you have a patio, that maybe somebody could sit there. But, about how many employees per shift, and did I understand there were 3 shifts, the hours of operation, and how many employees?
Yes, 7 employees per shift,
7 employees per shift, and there are gonna be about 3 shifts, did I?
3 shifts.
And how early in the morning does it open, since it's coffee?
Early. It varies, but I think they're opening at 6 a.m.
Uh, And just for operational purposes, one feature that stands out, of course, is that exterior cooler that's gonna be connected by a canopy for the total of 720 square feet. But again, why is that a feature of these types of?
The exterior cooler.
Yeah,
The
well, the exterior cooler, yeah, why?
The building is a modular building. It's pre-manufactured. It's brought in several different pieces, and the cooler is just another piece of the building.
Okay, so they're in units, it's easier construction-wise to put them together since
That's
they're.
correct.
And then that cooler,
Of a canopy, right? That's right. But by attaching it, it's considered one building, so yeah, that's,
but the exterior facade matches the rest of the building.
That's correct, and that was a city staff comment.
be a
So
hardy
it
board.
basically just looks like walls.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there any landscaping planned, for that, I guess what's facing, when you drive in, you see the electrical boxes and all that, is there anything planned for that? I
Yes.
see some in the pictures, I just didn't know, those are other locations.
Yes, that was provided as part of our submittal packet. There are several trees and shrubs that help screen the rear of the building.
Right, I noticed on the development plan, construction would start, if all approvals go forward, possibly as early as September, and it would be about a 2-month construction timeframe.
That's correct. We're looking to start as soon as we can get approval from the city.
Right, and demolish the building then and go forward.
Correct.
Okay.
And as far as the dumpster, it probably, I mean, obviously it has to be enclosed, and I can't see, I mean, it's gonna be a minimal sized dumpster.
It is. It's a small,
Right.
single dumpster. It is screened with exterior siding that helps screen it.
And all HVAC is on the roof, correct?
Yes.
I think that's a wall, a screen wall, isn't it?
It's an exterior screen wall. It's a way for employees to hide random items like, say, a garden hose or an individual trash can.
There's no other questions, I'll propose a motion to approve.
Second.
That is, yeah, so I
You
will,
entertained the motion, you made the motion?
I made the motion.
and then it was second by Gianni.
That's all right. Okay, thank you. All right, the motion's been made and seconded. Ms. Wilcott? Yes. Mr. Respento?
Yes.
Mr. Henninger?
Yes.
Ms. Andrus?
Yes.
Mr. Gulas?
Yes.
And Mr. Armstead?
Yes. Congratulations, your case passes 6-0. So it'll move forward to the city council.
Thank y'all very much.
That is it for old business tonight. We do have, I guess I'll put Fred under new business. Just take this, maybe a discussion to have over the rezone resurvey of 1833 29th Avenue South. That's case RS-25-07-04 is a resurvey, and RS-25-07-05 of the rezone for the former jail property. Just the discussion over whether we need to rescind the approval from last month's July 8th approval.
I mean, there's no more contract on the property, so I don't see that there's a way for that to move forward. So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to rescind the Planning Commission's previous approval of case number RS-25-07-04, adopted on July 8th, 2025, which provided for the resurvey and subdivision of the former Homewood Police Station site located at 1833 29th Avenue South into 2 separate lots intended to facilitate the redevelopment of that property. Said motion being made in recognition of the decision of the City Council not to take action on a companion rezoning of the subject property.
I'll second that.
All right. Ms. Wilcott? Yes. Mr. Respento?
Yes.
Mr. Henninger?
Yes.
Ms. Andrus?
Yes.
Mr. Goulas,
Yes.
and Mr. Armstead.
Yes. Goes forward as 6-0 vote to rescind. Any communications from staff tonight?
Yes. If I may, I wanted to note the fact that based on our submission schedule of cases for consideration, that we have not had any within the time frame, so that there will not be a planning commission meeting next month, September meeting, due to the absence of any cases. I would note that typically the planning commission's bylaws call for the election of officers at the September meeting. So I will be in contact with the chairman, and I feel sure that he, based on previous procedures, he will probably consider establishing a nominating committee and may reach out to members between now and the October meeting to see if members may be interested in serving on that nominating committee to come up with a recommendation of a slate of officers for consideration at the October meeting, which again would not preclude any nominations from the floor, but nevertheless to put you on notice that, yeah, we will probably be conducting those elections at the October meeting. So, but those are the only communications I have.
Okay, thank you, Fred. If there's no other announcements, and the meeting was adjourned.